Well, standing out in front of the house, enjoying the last cup of coffee. Pack is all packed and ready to go. Just waiting on Jay and Roscoe, the adventure poodle, to show up. We're heading out. First trip of the season. Can't be more excited, especially with everything that's going on. Just really looking forward to getting out, even if it's just for a short trip. Still a lot of snow up in the mountains, but we're gonna go out, see what we can get into. Alright, so we're at the trailhead. We decided on the crazies, and we're going to see how far up we can get. There's a little bit of snow, but I think we're going to be able to get back a little bit here and hopefully find a good place to camp. Are you excited, Jay?
Stoked.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we're out here again at the crazies and hiking in. We hiked in from the HALFMOON camping spot, campsite, and we'll see how far we can get in. Hopefully we can find a place to camp. If not, we'll just go back to the campsite. But really beautiful place, and already starting to hit the snow a little bit. So we're just above 7,000 feet. I don't think we've hit the snow line yet, but it's probably pretty close. So I don't think we're gonna make it up the Twin Lakes. But that's all right. It's beautiful. We're having a fun time. First hike of the season. Alright, so we're at 7,700 feet, and as you can see, we're starting to hit some pretty heavy snow. So I think there's a ridge coming up. We'll see how it goes from there. Oh man, this place is great. It's gorgeous. Just stunning. I don't even mind the snow. I'm just happy to be out, especially with everything that's been going on. Hopefully we can find a good camping spot. Unfortunately, with the crazies, there's some private property that you go through, so we can't camp in this area. But hopefully I'll come here too soon. You might be wondering how the Crazies got their name. There's a couple different stories, but the one I remember is about some settlers that came into the valley and were supposedly attacked by natives. That's always how it works. And everyone was killed except for the wife and mother. And after coming upon the family and their bodies, she lost her mind and went up into the crazy mountains and died in here. And supposedly on a clear night you can still hear her wails of sorrow. I guess we'll find out if that's true or not. Hey buddy. Hi buddy. Hi buddy. Well, for all of the people who watch my channel more towards the east, who always act surprised when I say snow is still an issue this time of year. Yep. We made it less than 2 miles. There's Jay.
Oh, we made it.
There's Roscoe. Lots of snow, but still beautiful.
Same truck today for 50 hours today.
That's fair. So tonight's menu, Trailtopia jambalaya, canned oysters, or yeah, smoked oysters, and a little bit of wine. It's the first trip of the year.
I gotta watch what I say.
No, you don't.
And he delivered. He took us into Isabella.
Well, good evening. Just taking a little stroll around the camp here. As you can tell, we're not primitive camping this evening. But, you know, nice evening, beautiful out. I got the Croc camp shoes on, so I guess it's time for a Croc talk. Maybe that's what I'll start calling these evening conversations. But yeah, great day, absolutely beautiful. Made it as high as we could. Obviously we kind of expected we were gonna hit snow. It's still pretty early in the season, so it wasn't very surprised, but obviously we decided to turn around, and there wasn't really anywhere for us to camp, so we kind of picked this place because we knew there would be a campsite down here. And so we were staying in the HALFMOON campsite. Pretty empty. Not many people in. Again, early in the season, not too unexpected, of course, with all the COVID stuff going on. But great night, had a great dinner, great evening. Just kind of taking it easy. Definitely a beautiful place, and been a pretty good trip. it's kind of interesting for me. You know, this time last year we did our first trip, and it was one of the first, it was the first backpacking video that I did, and it's been kind of neat to see the progression over the year, not only in the video part of it, but also my personal growth, having lost a lot of weight and started focusing on my fitness and things like that. And so, you know, I used that video with my very prominent gut as kind of a motivating factor in continuing my workouts, and it paid off. You know, climbing today wasn't a big deal. So yeah, it's kind of cool, kind of exciting to see those changes. And thanks to you guys for kind of continuing on the journey with me as I learn this new hobby. It's not easy for me. Truth be told, I don't like seeing myself on film. I don't like hearing my own voice. I think it's pretty common. So the fact that I'm doing these videos is kind of odd, and I still feel really self-conscious when I'm talking to a camera. But it's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed it, and continue to try to do better. And excited for, you know, a few more trips this year to add to that roster. But until then, we'll just keep hiking on. Morning priority, coffee. Walking down the road, 'cause the mountain's covered with snow. There he goes. Alright, well, to finish out the trip, we decided to take a little day hike back up the falls, and I'll leave you with some views of that. All in all, great trip, really happy, excited to get out and do more. Hike on.